All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Ultra Reacts. Listen, we're back with part two of the Kiss of Life solos. I was not ready at all last week. I was not prepared at all. I was on a time crunch, and then I was not at all ready for what Natty did on her solo, and that just completely obliterated any of my sanity. And then we had Julie follow up with Kitty Cat, and I was just gone. All right, I was just done. I was just okay. I was not at all prepared. So we got a little bit more time to sink in and kind of get our teeth into this. And we got Belle solo, which is called Countdown, and we also have HANEUL solo, which I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but we will see. But we got those two solos today, and yes, like I said, that was about as good as an intro as you can get in terms of the two songs I heard last week. All right, that was about as good as you can possibly get as like an intro to a group. All right, Sugarcoat and Kitty Cat, especially Sugarcoat, spectacular. All right, absolutely spectacular. Sugarcoat, probably one of my favorite songs of the year. I'm gonna go out and say it. So yeah, expectations are very high. All right? We got Play Love Games, which is HANEUL. We'll do that in the second half. But in this first half, we're gonna kick it off with Countdown, which is Belle. She is the main vocalist. We also somehow, I didn't mean to do this on purpose, but we got the Machine line today. So yeah, this should all be very, very interesting. Very interested to see the vocals. This has over 1 million views. Countdown does. So very well received, and this group has been very well received. So yeah, as always, remember to like, share, and subscribe if you guys are enjoying the content. And if there's a song or a group you guys want me to check out, like you guys did with Kiss of Life, that you think I haven't seen before, or something you think I haven't, checked out, feel free to comment below. If I haven't, I will add it to the queue. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, people of all ages, can we go 3 for 3? Can we go 3 for 3 with Kiss of Life? Let's find out. Okay. A little bit of a switch up from last week. Not mad at it though. Little HANEUL cameo. This is she's got a great, first off, she got a great, I can see why she's the main vocalist. She has a very strong voice. She has a great voice for pop, which of course obviously is a necessity for obviously the genre she's in, and for to be in one of these groups. But you know how we talked about on this channel, certain people might have a great choice for like a bluesy or jazzy, or maybe a lot of people would consider like V to be on that type. We've talked about people that have like great voices for like R&B, a lot of the EXO boys. She has a great like pop. She has like a pop star voice, if you know what I mean. If you understand what I'm saying, she has a pop star like voice. Like the run she goes on, a lot of course is probably catered to the song, but her voice is very, very pop starish. I get it. I see the vision. I see the vision. This also feels very I don't want to. It feels very almost Somi-esque. It feels like something I feel like Somi would make. Shout out to Somi. And I mean that in a compliment. It feels very kind of Somi-ish. But yeah, very interested to see where we go with this. But yeah, so good so far. I see why she's the main vocalist. Feels almost Ariana-ish as well. Mom Carter. I wanted to talk about the MV, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. Alright, I gotta pause. I gotta pause before I mess around and let this. Looks like Dad might be on board. Anyways, I wanted to talk about with the MVs. All of their MVs have kind of, and it's done a great job, especially as these were like the intro to like Kiss of Life, right? This is the intro to each of the members. So you're getting to see their kind of individuality, but you also, I'm seeing that cohesion as well and kind of the themes throughout the music videos. Through the 3 we've seen so far, they've done a great job kind of establishing that kind of, which I think is very important, especially I guess in the K-pop world with all the groups that we have. You know, being able to have like a distinctive image or trying to create like a distinctive sound or whatever it is, right? A distinctive culture around your group. And I think they've done a great job kind of building around. There's almost this like, I don't want to call it like a teen rebelliousness, but there's a little bit of this like rebellious nature. Or kind of like, I'm going to be me in a sense. Or breaking through certain boundaries, right? That has kind of been throughout each of the 3 music videos, right? Where Julie, you know, she was out partying, Natty was dancing, you know, through the streets in this kind of like dimmer, more grounded area. Here we have Belle kind of rebelling under being like the ideal ballet school she wants to be, you know, in this grungier type scene. So, yeah, I like the way they're kind of woven that story throughout for these. Even though I know I'm not watching these all in order, I like the way they're kind of weaving that story, and I still see those storylines. I still see that atmosphere they're kind of creating. I really like that. Really, really well done with the music videos. And also, these aren't super high-budget music videos. This is a really, really, very, very well done way to kind of still tell the story of your group while not spending, you know, millions and millions of dollars on a CG budget. So, yeah, shout out to Kiss of Life. Really rocking with this. Dope. And I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not like up in arms and like completely my brain is obliterated like for with Natty's, right? But that was still very good. And like I said, I really like the storytelling. I'm really starting to get into it. So yeah, very impressive stuff. I can see absolutely why she's the main vocalist, specifically for this group. I think if this is the kind of general vibe we're getting for this group, I really think she's a great vocalist selection for this group. So yeah. Maknae is up next. I'm very interested to see what this next one's going to sound like. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. HANEUL. Solo. Play Love Games. Alright? No need for like an elaborate intro. You know what it is. She kind of cameoed in the last one in Countdown. She was on like she was on Belle's like TikTok feed. So, yeah. I have no idea. I'm very interested to see what this is going to sound like. She's the Maknae sub-vocalist. So, yeah. I'm trying to figure out, like, it could be similar to Belle's, but I don't think it is. I feel like it's going to be kind of its, like, own unique flair, maybe a little bit. So we'll see. We'll see. 05 liner, which makes me feel, again, very old. I like this section. All right, before we get to the back to the storyline, but all of the solos have had that like you dropped the beat. I'm pretty sure at some point for the storyline. So yeah, we've seen that kind of rebellious here. We're kind of really playing into, which makes sense. She's the Machina, really playing into kind of that like teen rebellious spirit and just kind of being your unique self. We're really kind of playing into that once again. So I'm very interested to see how the story gets woven here. I think also this was the last one that was released anyway. Could be wrong. So I'm very interested to see if they kind of like weave in that story, if that goes into like the first MV for them as like a group. But yeah, solid so far. Solid so far. That horn caught me off guard, like off the rip. Like I was not expecting that. That's why I was still like talking. I thought I was gonna like weave in, but we got straight to it. But yeah, her delivery almost sounds almost like it's very rapperish. Her delivery so far is very rapperish. Her attitude, her inflection feels very rapperish. It feels like I can see that her kind of playing off Julie in a sense. When we get to like the actual MVs, I can see them kind of running in like tandem more so than seeing her as like a sub vocalist. Even though she probably gets on like some hook stuff, just like prediction stuff. I'm just saying, just prediction stuff. Anyways, let's let HANEUL cook. We've got 3 actresses so far. We'll see if we get out a 4th. You know. Pretty sure that's the actual point of the song. I like that little. Hold on, I like that little rasp she had on like that la at the end. I like that. That was dope. And it waits. The board is approaching. Oh. Let HANEUL cook. By the way, I keep seeing the fireworks, so I'm going to be very disappointed if, which you guys I'm sure will let me know what the first MV, even though I'm sure I could just look it up, but I know you guys will let me know. Which of the, I know they dropped 2 MVs, a part of that like EP. Which one goes first? I'm sure you'll tell me which order to go. But I'm going to be very disappointed if the fireworks motif doesn't play right back into that like first MV. Because that's my prediction right now. But yeah, that was solid. Nothing too crazy, but it was a nice intro to HANEUL. Like I said, still played into that kind of like being your own unique self. And still very grounded. Of course, we had this like school setting, but it was like a... It's like a, you know, I keep saying grunge, but it's almost, it feels kind of grungier, like low-key subdued. Rawer in a sense, version of like a high school. So yeah, I like it. I like Kiss of Life. I really do. I really do like this group, man. Really liking what I'm seeing so far, man. This could be again, we're in a little bit of like a girl group revolution, and it looks like we got another contender right now. But yeah, Play Love Games, HANEUL, very solid. Countdown by BELLE once again showed off why she's the main vocalist. Natty still takes the cake. I don't know. Again, that was one of... And there's no shame in that, honestly. That was one of the greatest debuts I've ever heard in my 3 years of listening to the genre. The best, okay? One of the best. Okay, like top 5. So, yeah, very interested to see what the debut song sounds like. But yeah, Kiss of Life sounds very good. But yeah, nice way to see kind of the storylines. Y'all let me know any lore stuff I missed or anything you guys want me to tell. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Love doing these kind of tandem videos when we got like groups or getting to learn them. So hope you guys enjoy them as well. You usually do. But yeah, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Ocho signing off.